The two-time champion going down in Week 1 in a nail-biter of a game, a first-time drafter going 5-0 against the runner-up of the league, and a Chinchino being kill leader all wrap up the excitement of the Season 3 pilot. And yet, all that doesn't stack up to what happened this week. Welcome to Season 3, Week 2 of the Ryquart Pokemon Draft League, abbreviated as RPDL. My name is Autumn, coach of the Soul Silvers, analyst of the league, and your host during today's weekly recap show. This is an esports equivalent format for the video game medium of the world's #1 entertainment franchise, Pokemon. A game that is played in a 2v2 competitive format officiated by the Pokemon Company and Game Freak. Pokemon Draft is a fan-conceived 1v1 format structured to build teams with a different set of rules that requires organized play across several weeks of competition. Every draft league operates under a similar wheelhouse of rules, which you can find detailed in our league spreadsheet. The link for the document showcasing all the rules standings is located in the description below. Last week, we saw all 12 teams brawled out, intense matches, and surprising results. All of these matches can be viewed in their entirety by checking out this channel's RPDL Season 3 playlist, as well as checking out the Week 1 recap episode hosted by Lacen. Today, we'll take you through the trades, games, and highlights that took place in Week 2. We have a featured match for you to enjoy between Flair's Sacoma Slitherwing and Luck's Fight Arena Falinks. For full VOD coverage of the highlighted matches, you can check out the channel's RPDL Season 3 playlist, where we'll upload the matches that happened on a weekly basis. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get full coverage of your favorite mediocre Pokemon Draft League. For roster trades this week, the transactions were kept very light. The Soul Silvers changed Terra Captain from Sylveon to Sinistcha. This was the only change on any active roster. Funnily enough, neither of these Pokemon were brought into their match against Riften's Santa Fe Slowkings. We kick off the Week 2 matches with Part 1 of the Philly Showdown. This match features Autumn, coach of the Soul Silvers, up against Riften, coach of the Santa Fe Slowkings. Meowscarada and Cinderace take the stage.
Power, unless this Tinkaton's gonna do it for him, but the Meowscarada could do it.
Both leads U-turn out, setting up Pekka for the Santa Fe Slowking and Slowking Galar for the Soul Silvers. Confusing, I know.
Okay, this is fine too, I guess. This allows him to do chilly reception shenanigans. Doesn't commit anything to the field either.
Pekka goes for damage with Hex, as Slowking Galar pivots out with chilly reception. Iron Bundle comes in and sets up Aurora Veil. Pekka pivots out with Parting Shot, bringing in the Tinkaton. Iron Bundle then pivots into Urshifu, who takes an incoming Thunder Wave and procs the Lumberry.
Oh, the Lumberry!
I like it.
Does he have a move to one-shot?
Tinkaton is able to paralyze the Urshifu again and break Aurora Veil before going down to a boosted Drain Punch.
I'm not gonna lie.
He might not have the fairy move.
No, he probably doesn't. It's probably like...
Probably just support.
Samurai Hisui takes down the Urshifu with Sacred Sword, and Deoxys Speed enters the field and breaks the Terra Shell on the incoming Terapagos.
Honestly, that's kind of worth just to break the Terra Shell.
Galarian Slowking uses Toxic on the Terapagos, and then uses Chilly Reception to set up Snow for the Iron Bundle. With the Aurora Veil set up, the Soul Silvers switch out to stall turns of toxic damage. Galarian Slowking is then able to take down the Terapagos. Hisuian Samurai lands a Ceaseless Edge on Iron Bundle, setting up a layer of spikes. Iron Bundle is able to KO the Hisuian Samurai with Freeze Drive.
Jay is cooking his ass right now.
Gyarados enters the field and terastallizes the fighting, letting it shrug off the damage from Freeze Dry and goes for a Dragon Dance. This sets up Gyarados to sweep the rest of the game with Moxie. Gyarados goes for a second Dragon Dance to secure the game, but is frozen by the Iron Bundle's Ice Beam. Thanks to some RNG, the Gyarados goes down.
Nah! Oh, dude. I just think...
Arcaludon switches in and gains several stamina boosts and knocks out the Pekka. The increased defense lets Arcaludon survive a potentially game-ending knockoff and closes out the rest of the set.
He lived!
The stamina's
It actually mattered!
Victory is awarded to Autumn's Soul Silvers, boasting the second 5-0 of the season. This propels them to the top of the leaderboard with a +9 differential, which is the best start to any team in the history of the RPDL. However, this week also features another record-breaking match, the longest one played at 62 turns. The next Philly Showdown is between the Jojo Beartics and the Puerto Rican Palafins. These two players are no stranger to competitive games, but this will be their first bout in Pokemon Draft League. The match starts off with Masquerain and Iron Crown. Iron Crown Volt switches out immediately, dealing a good chunk of damage and switches into Zapdos, as Masquerain sets up Sticky Web. Masquerain uses Ice Beam and brings the Zapdos down to half HP. Zapdos knocks it out with Ancient Power. Sweshi bunkers up using Umbreon to refresh Reflect and Light Screen. Sableye goes for Will-O-Wisp, but due to Prankster and Umbreon's Dark typing, had no effect. An unfortunate misplay for the Jojo Beartics. Sabo switches out into Rillaboom, setting up grassy terrain. With terrain active, Sabo is looking to get a Sneasler combo online. Even with the Sticky Web, Sneasler currently outspeeds every member of the Puerto Rican Palafins. Sneasler boosts his attack with Swords Dance, attempting to sweep. However, Rotom Heat negates the attack increase with Will-O-Wisp. In an attempt to knock out the Rotom Heat, Sneasler fires off a close combat. Thanks to Reflect, the Rotom Heat survives the hit, heals from the Citrus Berry, and Volt switches out, leaving Sneasler at very low HP. Palafin is able to switch in faithfully and take out Sneasler with Jet Punch. Rillaboom takes to the field and sets up grassy terrain. Palafin, wanting nothing to do with Grassy Glide, switches back into Rotom Heat. Rillaboom gets hit with the Will-O-Wisp, cutting its attack by half and U-turns out. Now, the evolutions have come out to play. A fierce PP war between Umbreon and Vaporeon ensues. A mixture of Foul Play, Scalds, Protect, and Wishes clash as neither player wants to back down.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Vaporeon goes for its last stand in front of Rotom Heat and gets the double Protect. However, it is not enough, as Rotom Heat gets the KO with Thunderbolt. Now, finally, at turn 46, Sweshi reveals his unique Scream Tail set. Bulk Up.
Oh my fucking god, it's a bulk up Scream Tail? What are...
With the defensive boost from Screens and the healing support from Wish, Scream Tail is able to use Bulk Up several times, and picks off the remaining members of the Jojo Beartics.
4%!
Yeah. Victory is awarded to Sweshi's Puerto Rican Palafins, where we once again see another 5-0 in the league. This is a massive win for Sweshi, as it gives him his first win of the season, but also resets his differential back to 0, climbing out of the hole his previous loss dug him into.
Honestly, I felt pretty scared. I did a lot of calcs, and that Sneasler or Rillaboom really did a lot of damage. I mean, my game plan was basically trying to figure out how to neuter those things, and they're really strong physical hits.
Yeah, sadly, it went to 62 turns, you know. I was just playing to play, of course, but, you know, Sweshi, he had other plans and decided to camp me out in a Pokemon game.
Yeah, that was, lasted a while. I feel like it was a necessary evil.
To blow my brains out.
Lacen's San Diego Hoopadres and Q's Wasabi Woopers was one of the most anticipated matchups to take place in the early season, being the number 1 and number 2 ranked X Factor teams in the draft. Both teams are filled with powerhouses that have effective type synergies, mons with great roll compression, and several game plans to choose from. The preparation required for both teams would be a difficult challenge, but only one team can come out on top. With the combatants set, the match begins, leading off Gliscor for the Hoopadres and Okidogi for the Woopers.
Yeah, the pressure's on for sure.
So we got Ben with Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant, no Golden Go, so it's the terrible 2. Talonflame, Hoopa, Gliscor, and Tentacruel. Meanwhile, Q is on his classic Torkoal, Whimsicott, Walking Wake, Venusaur, Jirachi, and the Okidogi.
Got the Sun Square right there with Jirachi and Okidogi support. That's pretty well rounded. Pretty scary as well. Did mention that this might be the time we see a Torkoal lead, but see how Lacen is to respond.
And I believe the Terra captains on the sides are Hoopa and Venusaur. Okay, so we got Gliscor, instant protect. Damn, they slam those buttons. Damn. Okay, bulk up though.
I got a whole SCNY protect is not a good move on here it is. But that guarantees the toxic shield, so that's solid.
That is pretty good.
But a bulk up is dangerous.
Yeah, this could get out of hand really quick. Not like Gliscor can toxic Okidogi either. Stopping its tracks. You're gonna want to burn it if anything, and I think Talonflame might be the best option for that.
Yeah, this way, I mean, Earthquake would have done decent damage, but with that bulk up now, he's probably gonna go to tank at least 2.
It's a manual stand, and then
nice. I scored that early.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, get Doki'd, I guess. Ice punch.
Manual sandstorm. It was interesting. I like the tech that was brought, but I wonder why it came out so early.
He was probably expecting a torque hole switch in for the sun and try to stuff it early.
Well, that's a good call.
If anything.
That would make sense. I was gonna just say maybe chip on the Okidogi, but that's left over, so back to full.
Yeah, so here's the Talonflame. Probably gonna try and go for a Will-O-Wisp.
No, gotta stop this full up the tracks. I don't think
I mean, like,
kills here.
No, I don't think so either. Okay, we're just gonna double switch. All right, and then okay. All right, we're swole now. We're like really swole now. +2. Okay, wait. So like this can get out of hand really quick, actually.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
Unless this tentacle is like clear smog or something, you need to get out like right now. I don't even think Tentacle even gets that move.
The only saving grace is that Okidoki's speed is not the best, so at least it's not boosting there.
I don't really think it needs it at this point. I mean, I really feel like you could just bulk up again if you really wanted to.
Oh,
like realistically, what does Tentacle do here? Hydro Pump? Like hit it like right now.
Yeah, Okidoki poses the frustrating wall of can't be poisoned, which normally isn't that big of a deal. Oh, no.
Okay, we're going for a 2% knockoff to get the lefties off, and then that is a much stronger knockoff to reveal Assault Vest. Assault Vest. That was definitely a Venusaur switch for sure.
Yeah, that was, losing the special wall was walking away because Venusaur still in the background. It's dangerous.
See, I have a whole thesis as to why Special Iron Valiant just kind of cleans up here.
That is the one thing that will break Okidoki's hair. I have a feeling like he was just deep breathing behind the monitor.
That was a pretty much a good catch-all. Yeah. If he switched, you get the item off and deal a crap ton of damage. If not, you kill the Tentacruel. It was a good play.
A +2 attack, that knockoff probably would have killed what's coming in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, T-Flame's back in.
Oh, and a Brainbird? Oh, no, it's 40 off the double defense boost.
You're going for a bulk up again now? Wait, you're crazy.
Yeah, well, what about...
So, wait a minute. Okay, this actually makes it so Bravebird doesn't kill him now either. And no Sandstorm chip to help.
And we know from last season that Q loves his boost.
That's true. Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, you need the burn here. Out of range with the second Brave Bird. And there's the Willow.
Alright, there's the Wisp. There's the Wisp. That's good.
Red verdict.
Damn! Damn! Yo! 67 off a burn?
And the Toxic Chain. That's a nice combo.
Mache! Okay, we see Roost. I don't know if that's gonna help you, dog.
Oh, the Drain Punch. Yeah, especially with the Drain Punch.
Yo, wait, this Okidogi's kind of going stupid right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's outpacing the burn by 1 boost.
Okay, like 1 psychic move here, like, should do it. You know this thing has no item because you knocked it off.
Yeah, because of this raid, either the Oki or whatever switching comes in is going to take hyperspace. And Hoopa should outspeed here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, we got Terra flying. It does not outspeed. Another Vest.
Ouch.
Hyperspace Hole will take the kill. Okay, all right.
Oh, Okidogi goes down. Oh my god.
Finally. All right.
I was worried that there's going to be an Okidogi sweep, so good on Lacen to stop that threat. Wow, can you believe it? Okidogi is faster than Hoopa. by 10 base speed.
That's insane. Poor Hoopa. So I don't see anything that can take a booster speed walking wake right now.
I worry that you're right.
And even if Roaring Moon comes in, Whimsicott kind of just like presses Moonblast.
Yeah, and the sun hasn't come out yet, so we don't even know if the Whimsicott.
Damn!
I mean,
Ice Punch.
Oh, and an ice punch. Wow. Really brought coverage for the Roaring Moon. Comes with an Earthquake, does a good jump.
Earthquake. I would have knockoffed, I think.
Oh, play rough.
Okay, all right. Wow, he's got all the coverage
Double
moves.
coverage for Roaring Moon, yeah.
I think the ice was for Gliscor.
Yeah, congrats to Jirachi for getting a kill for the season. And there's the Iron Valiant.
Okay, so this is booster speed. This definitely outspeeds and kills the Jirachi here.
It's just a matter of can it take on the rest? Can it Oko everything else?
I don't think so. This
Can you afford
Venusaur's
to calm Mind
Terra.
Can you afford to calm Mind?
In the face of Jirachi.
Because we saw Play Rough already. And
We saw Play Rough and okay, no, we're switching. It's Torque Hole. You see Aura Sphere. He eats it.
It jumps in the ocean.
It's my favorite gift, bro.
It's the Aura Sphere. Oh, nice. Good roll.
Okay, all right, you got a good roll there. That's good.
Oh, but now the sun's out and Whimsicott. Oh no.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
probably
Iron Valley is just
chlorophyll, right? Is this chlorophyll? Is this chlorophyll?
Either way, with Prankster, it's not a good fight. His Leech Seed. Stall out, see what it does, but oh, it's chlorophyll.
It
That's
really
gotta be
is chlorophyll because it oh my god, it outpaces the speed. That's insane.
Oh.
Q with insane prep this game, actually.
Victory is awarded to Q's Wasabi Woopers, earning an incredible 4-0 victory over Lacen. This match was important to both players, who put in all the effort into preparation.
Why did I protected turn 1 and I lost. Q's team is really solid. I have a hole in fairy typing in my core, which sucks because I didn't think about it when coming up with my fucking draft. I couldn't showcase this, in my opinion, amazing prep. I had a fucking good thought process, amazing prep, right? But what happened was I put the Gliscor out first and he put the Okidogi out.
So yeah, Okidogi's the GOAT.
This guy fucking clicks Bulko.
Yeah, Okidogi's the GOAT.
And then I sat there and I looked at my team and then I looked at Okidogi.
The GOAT.
And then I looked at my team and then I looked at Okidogi.
The GOAT.
And then I looked at my team and then I looked at Okidogi and then I said, fuck.
Our next highlight was supposed to feature Week 1 leader Gert and the Intimidating Demons versus newcomer JM13 and the Keystone Klefkis. However, this match never took place and qualifies as a forfeit. Since the scenario was not discussed during the season breakdown in last week's recap, a forfeit is awarded to the player that could not commit the time to their match of the week. That player earns 1 tally in their win-loss ratio as forfeit, labeled FF on the leaderboard graphics. Additionally, that player loses 3 points on their differential, while the other player earns 3 on theirs. However, since the match technically never took place, the other player doesn't earn any sort of win either. While calculating tiebreakers, the forfeit point will put any player behind those that share the same win-loss ratio, even if they have a higher differential. All that said, Gert's score now goes from 1 win, 0 losses, and 0 forfeits with a +5 differential, to 1 win, 0 losses, 1 forfeit, and a +2 differential. Moving forward in northeastern PA, Rise, YAWN-Megas, and enemies Hartford Wailords are looking for their first victories of the season. Both teams had a 0-4 loss in the pilot of the season, and both want to do so much more. We start the match with the YAWN-Megas leading Great Tusk and the Hartford Wailords leading Fortress. Great Tusk switches out into Golurk, giving Fortress a free opportunity to set up toxic spikes. Golurk sets up hazards of its own via stealth rocks. Fortress, now content with the hazards up in the field, goes for damage via payback. Golurk switches out into Galarian Weezing, which tanks the incoming hit. The Galarian Weezing, fearing the Hisuian Arcanine, switches out in the Grafaiai. Unfortunately, the Arcanine immediately takes out the Grafaiai with a powerful head smash. Arcanine is not a fan of the current matchup and switches into Hatterene. Hatterene then tanks the incoming close combat. As the YAWN-Megas position back to Golurk, Hatterene sets up Reflect. With the insurance of physical screens, Quackaball switches in looking for a potential sweep. The YAWN-Megas decide a hard switch into Corviknight. This becomes a costly mistake as Quackaball uses Flip Turn to safely position Kyurem onto the field. And now, it's time to dance. Kyurem takes down the Golurk with Icicle Spear. Corviknight then returns onto the field and barely survives 2 Icicle Spears in between Roost. However, the 3rd Icicle Spear is enough and finishes off the Corviknight. Galarian Weezing enters the field and survives an incoming Iron Head and KOs the Kyurem with Sledge Bomb. That's a major threat down. Quackaball enters the field and gets a pseudo Dragon Dance boost, an Aqua Step plus Moppy. From this position, neither of the Pokemon that the YAWN-Megas have can outspeed Quackaball. Both Salamence and Great Tusk fall to the boosted bird. Enemy and the Hartford Wailords win 4-0 against Rise YAWN-Megas, another massive win in the league.
So yeah, that match was really fun. I feel like my team was already hard for John's team to prep around. I feel like now that he's made some adjustments, it might have been harder. I mean, it might have been harder for me, but yeah, Quackaball was just like such a good, easy bring and good bring. I think
we got into the game and that Hisui Arcanine came out, and I looked at my screen and I said, "Fuck."
The last match of the week is another live showcase, featuring 2 key members of the RPDL, Commissioner and Founder of the league. Flair and the Sacoma Slitherwings is going up against 2-time champ, Luck, and the fight Arena Falinks.
So, I think in terms of everybody in the league, he is really good at mixing. Like, he's got a mind. He has a mind. When he has a game plan, he is 5 steps ahead. That guy's got foresight. Like, he's an Alakazam.
Honestly, Ken, I feel like he does good with a lot of like tech skill and stuff. He can translate into Pokemon because he does put a good effort into learning this stuff and figuring it out. I think he can easily just get in his head, and if he overcomes that, it'll be a lot better in pretty much anything he plays.
Just a reminder that full matches in this recap episode can only be found here, while the highlighted matches are uploaded in full to the RPDL Season 3 playlist. Make sure to catch all the action in both places. Now, with that out of the way, let's bring it back to the match with Apakazabo and Sweshi as your shoutcasters for this match.
Mo, what do you think about Logan's team right now? It's going to be on the top half of the screen.
Well, first, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I see Greninja. I only know Ogerpunk because you guys say it a lot. That thing looks weird. What's the flying Pokemon?
That's Mandibuzz.
That's Mandibuzz. The X-Rock thing is like, I forget his name, but I know.
Gouging Fire, the big dinosaur thing. And Sandslash in the end.
And Sandslash. Which is like original Pokemon.
Yeah, it's one of the 151. Very interesting team. We got 2 new additions from the last week. Sandslash and Ogerpon are making their debut. Very excited to see what they do. I really like the defensive core between Metagross and Mandibuzz, but they're gonna have to put up a strong core against the Sacoma Slitherwing, bringing Latios.
Yeah,
he's gonna have Latios, Tornadus Therian, Iron Hands, Toxapex, Mienshao, and Chinchino. Chinchino being the Terra captain on his team, and also Logan having the Terra Sandslash on his team.
Iron Hands looks like he does sumo.
I think he's actually based on a sumo wrestler's original.
Really? Yeah,
he's based on Hariyama, who is basically a sumo wrestler. But he brought the triple regenerator core. And let's just see what they do. I think we're ready to start this match.
Yes, sir. You can see where they bought their bought stuff.
You can see where?
The items and stuff.
We can't see their items. We can only see what Pokemon they brought and their Terra types, which is they reveal it to us.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
we're excited to see. I wonder where they're gonna lead. I think Sandslash is not a bad lead here. Mandibuzz or Ogerpon are, they're all pretty good leads here. They can switch out really fast. Put spikes up, stealth rocks, and just overall safety. Just not too risky of the leads. Who do you think Cam will start off with?
I don't really know. Let's do that purple thing with the big hands. Like that.
Oh shit! Sand Slash.
Wait, are these the setup mons?
These are both the Terras, yeah. Actually,
Terras? Okay.
Both leading their Terra options. Sand Slash might go for Stealth Rocks, maybe a more defensive set rather than an offensive set. Very few to see the Terra right away. These are the only options, so if they don't have a need for their original typing, I don't see why not. I mean, Chinchino is just normal type, so he's gonna make his moves even stronger. Let's see.
Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, but he's faster. The knockoff.
It looked like he boosted himself, right?
Yeah, it's basically a Dragon Dance, but it also cleans up the hazards. So he's stronger and faster now.
Did Logan do the Terra to get stronger or something?
I'm not sure why. It was the only option, but now he can get paralyzed. Oh, that's huge! Wow. So Logan knocked off his item right away, which is really important because he kind of needs that item to do consistent damage. So that's pretty good. And it's
the stuff rock.
Yeah,
you can't do that when you're playing.
No, you become 25% slower, and you sometimes have a chance to not move. It's it's RNG, which is why some people find it kind of annoying. But if he didn't Terra, he couldn't be Thunder Wave because it's electric type onto a ground. So that Terra kind of messed with him. And Tidy Up raises his stats and gets rid of everything on the field. So now he has no more Stealth Rocks. Yeah. Logan's not in a terrible position here.
He's just gonna sack.
He's just gonna try to kill him first.
Oh,
Do as much damage as you can. Oh, so okay. You see how when he hit twice, Matt?
Yeah.
That's because he knocked off the loaded dice in the second round. Or I'm sorry, the first round. Because that item makes moves like that hit 4 or 5 times, but it only hit twice because he got rid of the item. That is huge. That is the RNG we came here to see.
Okay, now he got this green and purple bird. Does that thing? It looks poisonous, is it not?
No, it's just
I see that it's flying.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is probably Cam's fastest Pokemon right now, so he's probably gonna try to kill this Sand Slash before it does any more damage to his team.
So Sand Slash is just gonna stay in and get sacked.
I think that's the best option. Tornadus isn't usually a Pokemon that sets up. It can be, but like you're not afraid of him calm minding or anything crazy, so you probably stay in, try to do some damage with well, you can knock him off. Knocking off Tornadus is pretty big. Getting rid of his item.
Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. I guess they're just thinking right now.
Yeah. Also, very interesting to see Sand Slash with leftovers. I'm not too familiar with his stat spread, but I'm pretty sure I don't see him as a Pokemon.
So he did switch out.
Oh, but he took 40% of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Wait, this is an interesting switch. Why save the paralyzed Sand Slash? Maybe he read a switch? I'm actually very interested on the switch.
Or maybe he thinks the Captain Fire can do something.
It probably can, but I don't think it one-shots this guy. I guess we're about. Also, I think Bleakwind Storm has a side effect that it can lower your speed. Oh, Toxapex is so good here.
Oh shit. Oh, he Dragon Dance.
Yeah, this is scary. Here's the thing though, Toxapex is really bulky.
Poison water.
Yeah. Gouging Fire probably has Earthquake here. Yeah. Oh, and a one-shot. I didn't think it would. Is Gouging Fire the fastest mon now? Maybe. I don't know how the... I don't know if he's max speed or not. No, okay, if he's...
Possibly.
He can definitely be the fastest mon here. Iron Hands is Ice or Earthquake, no? This is dangerous. He can just die to Earthquake. Just like the Toxapex did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's electric, right? He's weak to that.
Yep, he's weak to it.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll.
I see.
Or maybe he's. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm actually
what
curious.
can he do from here?
I don't know.
Break? Oh, he literally did it. Oh, he earthed him back.
Huge. That's actually huge.
Yeah, right.
I guess Toxic Bikes are more specially defensive.
Yeah,
That's
right. Oh, I would think so because Iron Hands is big, you know.
Yeah,
and he's like a robot, some shit.
he is a robot, so it makes more sense, honestly. All right, so now you want a Pokemon that's faster than Iron Hands to just kill it. Get rid of it. I think Kim is kind of in a scary position.
Fighter and electric. Who do you think you want to switch into?
There's a lot of options. I can see Greninja or Ogerpon, just because they're faster and can hit him with a move. Yeah, he's
pretty
kind of
low,
low,
so he'll probably die to anything, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, not anything, but a lot of things. Like, I think Greninja might be able to just surf here. Or any move could use Protean. I think this is a good option here. Although I don't think U-turn will kill if he wants to do that.
You think Cam will switch, or he's just gonna sack him for?
I actually don't know. I feel like he might just stay in and Drain Punch or something like that. Unless, or I can see Latias switching in or Tornadus. Surf. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's Battle Bond!
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense. So, his ability, if he gets a kill, he gains an attack boost and a speed boost.
Oh, wow.
And he has Life Orb, so he does a lot of damage. He doesn't get it if he switches out. He can't get it again with another kill. So you know, if he gets his guy out, it's gone. The ability's gone.
Yeah.
But this might one shot Ice Beam everyone else. If he can,
seems like he's
help it. Yeah. Manshot might be Choice Scarf here, but it doesn't have speed because of the speed boost.
Yeah.
Wow. This. But wait, do you one shot Manshot? I feel like you can. But Manshot is low key bulky. It might live a surf. No, it does not. I feel like that was Choice Scarf. I'm not. And I think Ice Beam might just kill both of these ones.
Yeah, he just sweeps here, right?
Yeah, I think Ice Beam is just Life Orb on top of the boost is insane.
Yeah, Cam already said GG. Eesh.
Rough outcome. I mean,
yeah,
the power of these boosts is insane.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Locke and the Fight Arena Falinks come out on top, boasting a 5-0 victory over Flair's Sacoma Slitherwing. Flair, post-match, shares some of his thoughts.
What are you going to do at the end of the day? Like, I did not put a lot of thought into Logan's team, I'll be completely honest. I just kind of threw the mons together and just like kind of pressed the buttons. And that did not work. It did not work at all.
Week 2 closes out with big scores earned by its victors. Aside from the forfeit, there wasn't a single match that ended in less than a 4-0 difference, and 3 of them were 5-0s, being the most polarizing week in RPDL history. Everyone really brought some heat this time around and completely shifted the kill leaderboard. Greninja as our league MVP at 5 total kills, followed by 2nd and 3rd in Iron Bundle and Screamtail, respectively. Okidoki and Ogerpon Wellspring take 4th and 5th place, and the bottom half of the list sees Ogerpon Hearthflame in 6th, Garchomp at 7th, and the last 3 having the same point spread of 3 kills and 2 deaths. Galarian Slowking, Quackaball, and Iron Hands. Finally, Autumn and the Soul Silvers secure 1st place, while the Wasabi Woopers goes up from 3rd to 2nd. The 2-time champ Fight Arena Falinks make their way to 3rd, and Gert's Intimidating Demons fall to 4th place due to the forfeit. Lacen's San Diego Hoopadres make their way to 5th thanks to the Turn 1 Protect, and Sweshi's Puerto Rican Palafins and Enemy's Hartford Wailords also earn 5th place thanks to their incredible performances this week. And that wraps up everything that happened with Week 2 of the RPDL. If you liked what you saw today, please make sure to like this video and share it with your friends. Your support goes a long way. And if you've become a fan of any of the team after watching what they brought to the table, make sure to comment which team you're rooting for below. Keep in touch with future installments of the weekly recap series and all the battles of the RPDL by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. My name is Autumn, coach of the Soul Silvers, and I've been your host for the RPDL Season 3 Week 2 recap. I'll be seeing you all again soon. Later.